time, now I'm on and I'm Vietnam's finest, Carolina savior, marijuana blazing.
Yo, good morning YouTube. We are at the grocery store. If I look tired, it's because it's like 8 in the morning and I just woke up and I rolled out of bed. I was like, I need to get groceries. Okay, so we got the groceries that we needed. I just needed like mostly just pancakes, cooking spray, some more turkey, and that's about it. Yep. Man, I am super tired. Normally I'm not this tired in the morning, but I woke up, I couldn't get my eyes open. My eyes just kept watering when I was at the grocery store. I'm just like, I just want to go home and eat some pancakes, man. Okay, so it's time to make breakfast. Now, I'm gonna show you guys how to make my scrambled eggs. So I've been getting a lot of questions on my Instagram page whenever I post it on my IG story. So we have the mixed bell peppers here. So I just buy the diced bell peppers from HB because I'm too lazy to cut it up myself. And then we have 2 naturally hardwood smoked maple turkey bacon from it's like the HEB brand. And this is about 1.5 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of protein for each one. So I get 2, and I just crush it up, kind of throw it in there and allow it to kind of cook together with the bell peppers. Now, of course, as the mix is cooking, we are going to pour the pancake mix into the other pan. Okay, now it's time to add the egg whites. So I just pour. Now I try to get at least a cup to a cup and a half of egg whites in there. So that should be fine right there. Okay, now it's time to flip this pancake. Stop playing with me. You don't come for my crown. Don't play with me, man. I'm about to get flipped on your ass. Ooh. Here we go. Wow. Don't ever talk about me again, girl. All right, so now it is time to scramble up these eggs. Really simple, easy breakfast to make. Super duper simple and easy. I'm pretty sure I've said it like a bajillion times, but I like to keep things very, very simple because if it's simple, then it's repeatable. And if it's repeatable, that means you're able to be consistent. So the egg whites and the pancake breakfast is really, really easy to make. Once again, I just put the bell peppers on with the turkey bacon, then throw the egg whites on, and then obviously mix up the pancake mix and make pancakes. The only thing that's really hard is flipping the pancake. Like if you don't have the ability to do that, I can't teach you. It's inherent. Either you have it or you don't. Simple as that. But this is a really simple breakfast to make. It's not low carb, but it's pretty moderate in carbs. It comes out to about, I want to say 66 grams of carbs, maybe about like upwards to 70 grams of protein, and about maybe like 8 grams of fat at the most. So like this is, once again guys, like I said before, I don't really count, I don't measure things out. The only thing that I measure out is the Kodiak mix because I like to make sure I'm getting a full cup, which is 2 servings. So I keep it very simple. Allows me to intuitive eat. I kind of eyeball things and it works out for me. So yeah, my bad. Just lost my cool. See, man, this is why I get so tight. Like, I start getting angry. I look at this breakfast, I'm like, yeah, it looks good. But I start getting angry because I know in a couple of minutes, it's all gonna be gone. It's gonna be over. But then I remember sometimes you just gotta cherish the time you have with things instead of sparing the time that you won't have with it. Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah, turn me up.
As you guys can see, I just finished packaging up last night's orders of the wristbands. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these orders out, then head on to the gym. But I need to take my In Focus product from BPN. It's basically a product that helps you focus. I've been taking it for the last week or so. Just like whenever I want to do something, I just focus. So it's like whenever I drink it and I'm like, okay, I need to answer emails, I'll start answering emails and I'm like, this is me. I'm like typing. I'm like zoned out. Right now I'm kind of combining the InFocus product with the Endo Pump, not so much the pre-workout because it's like really high caffeine. This is only 150 milligrams, and then the Endo Pump is none. It's a non-stimulant product. But combining this InFocus product with Endo Pump for a workout, it's like I'm just a focus on the goal at hand. I'm focused on lifting the most weight possible, and yeah, and it tastes good too. Gotta move all this stuff to the whip. Then we can head on to the gym for a deadlift session.
Slurs at the chauffeur.
Okay, so right now we are at the gym. I dropped off all the orders from last night, and usually I do this thing when I arrive at the gym. I tend to kind of sit in my car and listen to music. I tend to jam out, get hyped up, and get ready to lift, get my mind right. And right now I've decided that we are going to be listening to J. Cole exclusively for this workout. So we have heavy deadlifting and bench as well, and I'm ready to work. So gonna jam a couple more songs and head on inside. So we have 650 pounds on the bar right now. So that's gonna be the heavy single for today's workout. So let's put the belt on, get to work. Okay guys, so 650 moved all right. Now we're dropping the weight down to 585 pounds and we're getting 5 sets of 3 out of the way. Now I'm bumping J. Cole, listening to his freestyle. I think it's freestyle number 3 on Funk Flex on YouTube.
Don't even know if someone gon' feel me. So many sides to a nigga, I wonder who's the real me. Tired of fighting, tired of always trying to enlighten.
So good. But anyways, got the chalk on the hand, weight on the bar. It's time to lift. Okay guys, I wanted to talk about some of my goals going into this next powerlifting meet. I have to check the time, or I have to check the calendar real quick, but yeah, basically I am 17 days out, basically 2 weeks out from my next powerlifting meet, and I want to discuss some of the goals going forward for this next meet and Raw Nationals. So this next meet coming up, as like the title of the series describes, it's a tune-up. It's not necessarily for me to go all the way out, but it's kind of see where I'm at and what numbers I'm kind of hit whenever it comes to Raw Nationals. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say the numbers that I have in my head for this next meet that I wanna hit. So on squat, I wanna hit around maybe 640 to 650 pounds. Bench, I wanna move at least 400 pounds. Like I'm fine hitting 400 pounds and just leaving the rest of the weight on the platform. And then on deadlift, I wanna hit 700 pounds. And that should put me, that should put me around like over 1,700 pound total. And that's what I'm shooting for. I want to finally break that 1,700 pound mark when it comes to overall total. Now, also I want to kind of reflect back on my powerlifting career, and I want to discuss something that I brought up earlier, or brought up in my last video. So my last video, it was titled "Bodybuilding Can Be Very Boring," or "Bodybuilding Can Be Boring," or something of that nature. What I was trying to say is that I can't just do bodybuilding alone and get motivated to go inside of the gym. I love bodybuilding. I love coming inside the gym and doing volume work and pushing my body to its limits. However, I cannot have that as my main focus. I have to add in strength training. I need to add in heavy weights. I need to be able to go under a bar and be like, shit, can I lift this today? So that's why I've combined the two. I've combined heavy training and volume work as well. That's why I guess I wasn't clear in my last video, but it's like, I see people commenting, it's like, yo, Russ, I can't relate to you because, you know, I'm not as strong as you are. I'm not genetically gifted. Man, honestly, fuck all that, bro. Like, think about it like this. Be motivated by progression. Like 2 years ago, but when I started powerlifting, I was like, I want to be competitive with John Hack. And at the time, John Hack had like a 1750 total, and I was like, I barely scratched 1506. And everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy, like, yo, you have to add at least 200 pounds onto your total to even be competitive with him. And I'm like, man, fuck that. Like, I'm gonna reach far so I can progress. And like, I've looked over the progression over the last couple of years, and I'm like, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Like, in the next couple of months, hopefully I could be competitive in that aspect with the top powerlifters in my class. But it's like, you know, what if I sat back and thought like, man, fuck that, I'm never catching that kid because he's genetically gifted or he's so far ahead. Like, that means I would have to quit, man. And it's like, I never get that aspect of it. So I just wanted to say that I love powerlifting and I love progression. I like being the best I could possibly be. Don't focus on something that's so, like, don't focus on something that you feel is so unobtainable. Like, just do what you can do and be happy in that sense. Be happy with your progression. You might start from point A and you make it to point, you know, W. That's progression, man. You got to look back and see how far you've come. So I don't know, man. Like, I just want to be competitive. I'm pissed off for greatness. Like, I'm angry. Ray Lewis always used to say this. I'm pissed off for greatness. Like, I want to be great. I want to be able to compete with the best 83 kg weight, 83 kg lifters in my class. It's like, I just don't want to be competitive. I want to beat all of them. And that goes to anyone that's in my class. I'm talking directly to y'all. Like, I want to compete with y'all. I want to beat y'all. And they should feel the same way. So I just want to, you know, I don't know. Today I was like, I came inside the gym and I was super pissed off. I don't know if you could tell by my deadlift sessions, like the 5x3, but like, I was throwing the weight down. I'm a little bit angry in a sense. Like, I just have to find something to be angry about, you know, something to make myself compete. Competing is everything to me. And I'm happy I found powerlifting, because after I left football, this has been my way to kind of get that competitive nature out and like live it. So yeah, I'm hungry, man. I'm super hungry. All right, guys, the workout has been finished. Now let's talk about something that I have fixed on my bench press. So for the last couple of weeks, and I haven't said this on my channel, my bench has been kind of like just a little bit off. Like, I'm like, I can't pinpoint exactly what was wrong, but I was like, yo, why does this weight feel so heavy? Basically, it was a very subtle switch. Now, normally my feet are pointed kind of straight whenever I'm bench pressing, and I turn them like almost to a 45-degree angle pointed out. And I'm like, wow, this makes it a lot comfortable to bench, like in terms of getting my arch set up and staying tight and squeezing my glutes whenever I'm bench pressing. Now, it feels a lot better. So I had 335 pounds on the bar today, and it moved really easy. So I had a 5x5 at a RP7, and it worked. Like, usually I would have probably done 350 pounds for a 5x5 for an RP of 7, and I decided that 335 was appropriate for today because that little switch, that subtle switch with my feet placement made the biggest difference. But your boy's super hungry. Like, you have no idea how hungry I am. I stayed at the gym for quite some time because my friend needed my camera to film some stuff, and now it's just time to get some food. Let's head on back home. And bam, there you got it. We got 2 turkey burgers, and then we have some pita chips over here on the side, and this is going to be the post-workout meal. So we are reaching the end of this video, and I just wanted to say, stop focusing on being someone else and stop focusing on what someone else is doing. Focus more on your progression. You can use other people as motivation to get better in your own progression, but ultimately, the only way to get better is to make sure that you're focusing on yourself and making sure you're doing everything in your power to get better each and every single day. I hate it whenever people are like, yo, I'll never be as strong as you, blah, 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 blah. Like, number one, when you say stuff like that, you already set yourself up for failure. And number two, don't worry about being someone else. Worry about your own self and worry about what you could do to make yourself better. So this video is coming to an end, guys. Like always, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are only 17 days out from powerlifting meet. Well, it's actually the next day because I fell asleep after I ate food, and I had because I had a food coma, and it's actually Thursday now, and I filmed yesterday, which was Wednesday, but You know, I'm not gonna say that, but I already just said it. But anyways, okay, so please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Get better today. I'm out.
That's quick, you niggas stressing this, and now we're on your outfit and still can't impress a bitch.